Okay, I've been asked to do a reading on Jan Esseman. First card that came out is Surrender. Okay. We'll see what else comes out. Okay, well, this is interesting. I'm going to have to do some more to see what else is going on here. Okay. Okay, I have to sit with this for a minute. Okay, very odd reading here. Okay, well, what I'm getting is, in the center, of course, we have surrender. What we have on the other side is that big shakeup, you know, the tower, the big shakeup, and the wheel of karma, that wheel of time. The other side is that being bound. Being bound. And what we have with that is that that wanting of that life, that good life, that comfortable life. Okay. What's above it is the death before death, and that the Empress, okay, death before death and the Empress, which would be that feeling more of that Shakti within the world. What's underneath of it is the Lovers. Okay. So one does surrender in the path, you know, within that element of that love aspect, and goes through the death before death. Okay. So all of that is good. The surrender in the tower, the big shake-up that comes, the wheel that turns, that, you know, bondage, then one has to surrender out of that. But the thing that's unusual here is this, well, it could be bondage to, from bondage to that life. Let me look at something else here. And then to that position of power, a position of strength after that tower. Maybe Esseman has progressed since I saw him. Ace of Wands, the Lovers, the beginning of that. So from this reading, it looks as if, he's done the path and he's surrendered into that. Now, I knew him before. He came and had told me way before, number of years before, that he had entered realization. At that time, I didn't see it. There were just too many things that were off. But from this reading, it looks like perhaps he has progressed and he has surrendered. He has totally surrendered within and moved forward. Okay? Because we have the elements. Let me see what this is. Father, the Emperor. Yeah. Going within. So maybe he has completed. Maybe he's completed. From this reading, it looks as if he is completed, because we have surrender, and one surrenders into the Father, into that is. Okay. One hand you have, usually the tower is like Kundalini awakening, that big shake-up. We have the wheel, okay? At the end of that, we have the strength that's come, okay? Underneath of it, we have the lovers. One has to surrender into that bhakti element underneath. On the other side, we have that bound, being bound, but then we have, next to that, we have this, and this is what happens after realization. Then one goes forward and just lives life. Once that freedom, we've been unbound and that freedom has been gained, then one enters that life and then is in that position of being able to give out that energy, to give that Shakti. Okay? And what's above it is that death. And then coming back into the world, into having those blessings, giving those blessings. So from this reading, I'm very surprised, because like I said, I knew Jan Esseman from way before. This was a number of years before, where at that time, when he came to me and said he was completed, there was no way. Okay, but it looks like now that something else has taken place, that there's been a deepening, and that he looks as if he has completed. So the very interesting reading for me to do, which I'm totally shocked to see with Jan Esseman. So thank you for asking that. I'll have to go back and revisit his newest things now to see what's going on with him, because maybe things have gone through a radical shift from when I knew him many years ago. Okay, namaste. Thank you for asking.